MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 Detroit Tigers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know,
Leading off
second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And the throw is in time. 1 gone.
That accepted.
Coming to the plate now. Tyler. Will swing it from the left side right here. Strike at the letters. 0-1. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year. 55 degrees at game time. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Flaherty is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty D, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together in innings, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
First offering on its way. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
The 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. Be a tough play. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get it up on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Into the box now, Zach McHenry. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. McHenry, a 25-year-old, this is his second year as a major leaguer. Lopez, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
Struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. This will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Try again, 1-2. And he struck him out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Riley Green. First pitch misses to him. It's ball one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Buxton coming in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Detroit. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Now here it comes. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Buxton makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Hit sharply on the ground. Myers has it. Throw to first at the end time, and there's one gone here to start the second. He'll get his campaign late started right here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is the left fielder. 2 down. Over now, and he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
The 0-2 once more.
Nope,
Next
that's the ball.
0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners. And
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in now, Christian Vasquez. They'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And he gets ahead 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The first baseman, number 4.
Now to the plate, number 4 will take his first hacks here. First pitch on its way. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. There's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And there are two away now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to keep the count.
And the pitch. Lifted into center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. Now it will be the Minnesota DH. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start for the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get this guy before he really settles in.
Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first one time. And the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 gone now, time for a on no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a liner. It's in there, and the Twins look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost threw that fastball, but he showed some good hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-back.
Standing in now, Dan Robinson. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. Holt, the runner at second with one away. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Robinson is retired, 2 down now. Digging in, Darren runner in scoring position with Sudan. Set, here it comes. This is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The set and the 1-0. Liner towards second. And right there is the second baseman, and that. Here's Javier Baez.
Leading up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shortstop.
Javier throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes out and tries to bury him here on the third pitch.
And a step on first. That enough for the out.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's taken for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready, here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Yohan Moncada becomes out number 2 this inning. Riding in once again, number 60. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Again, a 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point. That ball went out.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. next for Minnesota. Tyler
Leading off for the Twins.
as the switch hitter will
The
take
first
his
baseman.
cuts left-handed
Yeah.
here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Down 1-1.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Royce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That's by him for strike one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And now a curveball that's fallen in dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Coming to the plate now, number 22 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Buxton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's running. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side rip. Stepping in, Zach McKinley.
For the Tigers, the second baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hit out towards second. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shot on back forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Austin Meadows will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Swing and he pops him up. But Bernardo backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
Now with the plate, Riley Green. He flew out in his last inning. Set and the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. They take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left his bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now into the box, Christian Vasquez. First pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. In there, 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton sprinting after it. He's there, but he missed it.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
Next up for Detroit, number 4. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting. Hey, good job of hitting right there.
Hitter.
A runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle and drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back to where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
2-0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. Skied into straightaway right. Holt is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
Whoa, that's inside.
1-1. Strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run.
We played 4. It's now 3-0 Tigers.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Into the box now, Colby over Duffage. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. One and one. Here it is. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And it's fouled away. Obradovich gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. Green back at the track. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. He pulls into third safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
The right fielder.
In most parts of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Stepping in now, Shorty Holt. Ball 1, take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Sent on the ground out to second. McKinley takes it in. First is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Next to Minnesota.
Stepping into the box. And Robinson. Ready. Here's the first offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What did he do? He just throws a good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball away.
In now, Darren Obradovich. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out with 7 for the ball game. And next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. And I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And that misses 1-1. The 1-2. Fastball that misses. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back forward.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready for
Number
another
60.
shot now. Number 60. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. That's off to that one.
Now back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Zach McHenry. He singled his last time. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Set the knees and called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're up 3-2. Ready once again. Title W over 2 here to start the afternoon.
Tyler.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Green is there. 1 down.
Now batting. The first
Digging in to try it again. Royce Lewis. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Meadows is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now it'll be the 4-hole. Byron Buxton, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Not close. It's 2-0. Flying toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher.
Number
Fight
22.
so hard as an offensive player to get count levels. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up and that batter didn't miss. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting glove and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. High pop-up. Fires. Is under it. And the inning is over. Twins wind. Next for the Tigers, Austin Meadows. He struck out and flied out over 2 so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some short-track love, and as you see, it pulled off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring the ball up.
Riley Green will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This is a two-run home run. Definitely one of the big moments of the ball game to this point.
Number 32.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Off the outside, it's 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Just hung in there on that one.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Popped up. Obradovich is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Runner at second, 1 away. From the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. A ball and no strikes.
That's a ball.
Now his circle changed, but he takes it
Two
below
balls,
ball
no
2.
strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Soft liner to the right side. And this ball's going to fall in out there. A base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I wanted to take a look at the base run. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen
Ball
about
one,
that,
no
D-Roy.
strike.
One of the things I think is base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks
That's
up an
ball two.
RBI for his teammate.
2-0 now.
No strike.
2-0 pitch on the way. There's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there.
The
He would have
designated
thought he
hitter.
bought himself a fastball. He gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And a ball 1-0. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Javier Baez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Count 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This will get fouled with the ball and 2 strikes.
Ball went in.
Barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting. The third baseman.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches, you get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. Leading off the inning. They'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it.
Sliding effort there. That ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know.
Now
the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down. It was just too hard to fill.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Green on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, Shorty Holt.
Shorty Holt.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded to second for one. Relay to first in time. Just like that. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked to Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't let many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Holt moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Austin Meadows. Previously against Craig Hamels, he's only 2 for 10. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Hamels is ready. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Not fooled there as this ball hammered out to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and ready for another chance. And Robinson is likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Low with a fastball here in the dirty. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. McHenry right there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Darren Obradovich. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
McHenry has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble. And we're on 2 away.
The first
Striding in, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get off.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Christian Vasquez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez. Your attention, please.
Bradley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
8th.
45, DJ.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Number 4 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Vasquez leads off second with nobody out. Hit down the third baseline. Just a wind-up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Nice piece of hitting right there. The guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
The third baseman, Noah.
Trying to hang a 0 here the pitch. Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes. So
hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he misses with it 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Second baseman.
Into the box, Zach McHenry, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength. AJ Ramos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready now, Royce Ramos will be the first to greet the closer, AJ Ramos. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Ramos, a native Texan. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has, being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Strike called, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Byron Buxton waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Byron Buxton. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
And he misses there. 1-2. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And it's fouled away. Rarely you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up and knocked that time. 2-1 now. Now at the plate, number 22. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Green is in pursuit. And he backs it down. And this ball game is over.
It seems like everyone had a hand in this one. And that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. It feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Tigers put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Jack Flaherty earns his first win of the season. He turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the American League East, John Means got the win throwing 8 shutout innings, leading the Indians to the win over the Rays 2-0. The Yanks tallied 5 home runs overall as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 11-2. The Halos combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-2. The O's pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 6-5. The Braves swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they stole one from the Diamondbacks in walk-off fashion 6-4. The Pittsburgh Pirates pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 12-3. The San Francisco Giants hit 3 long balls.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. It's stepping in, Darren Obradovich. And we are set
Leading
for
off tonight
baseball
for
here this
Minnesota,
evening.
the shortstop, Darren
Pitch coming, here it is.
Obradovich.
Fouled away. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Number 4 shading to his right. 1 down. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
That is third.
Stepping in, Byron Buxton.
25. Byron Buxton.
First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it, catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Down go the Twins in order. Twins nothing. Tigers coming to bat. We're just getting started on him. Now at the plate, number 60. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the left fielder,
lifted in the air to shallow center field. Buxton moving in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Nick Henry.
They got to love the progression he's getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Road. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and that retires the side. So here's the cleanup hitter. Shorty will get to take his first cuts here.
Shorty.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Green waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That is pitch. The left fielder. Goldie.
In now, holding Obradavo. And he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This one skied out toward right. Meadows is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That is pitch.
Standing in.
W.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball the game of inches.
Yeah, just like that. He shows some serious hop, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in. And that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Ball, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to beat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Now batting, Riley Green.
For the Tigers, the center fielder,
Riley. And fouls this one off.
Green.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He could not be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up. W onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Christian Vasquez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. This one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now at the plate, number 4, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll move to the third. Into the box now.
The third baseman. Lewis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Nope, that's
no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Number 4 in foul ground, 2 gone. The next twin up, Darren First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. Green will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Buxton on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting it.
Now in the box, Javier Baez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is a third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. To third. So the first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Sliding into the box. Gone over Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. This fastball taken high for a ball. Ground ball left side. Mercado loves it. Throw the first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The center field.
Byron Buxton now. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And there's ball 1-1. Changed things up on him. He got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. That is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Shorty Holt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
I got the count.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 2-2 offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Twins in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
Leading up
now at the plate, number 60. Back to the top of the lineup as they're
Hey,
still
Rob.
looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
Nope.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Zach McHenry comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. This pitch is popped up, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The batter.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the fourth. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. A ball and no strikes. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this.
Full count.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 baseball innings, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get things going. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Now back.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tyler will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled right back up the middle. Into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Plate now with a designated hitter. Tim Cool comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. But the runner's back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a shot out here to gap in right center. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Standing in now, Royce Lewis. First pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung out and missed for strike 1. Who stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Up next for Minnesota.
Into the box now, Dan Robinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been facing some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Now batting.
Yeah, that's the advantage of being ahead of town. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Christian Vasquez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's down.
That misses. 1-2. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So
now
stepping in, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there at the knees to strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side. Right down deep in the hole. Gets in there from short right field. Nice play, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Aaron Obradovich. Here's the first pitch to him.
Obradovich.
That's the
And
ball.
that misses ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. So 1-1. For that and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something?
Throw to first pitch, and so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Next to Minnesota.
Digging in once again, Sean Obradovich. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's
That's
incredible to
count
watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him. So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it 4 times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch.
So he was confident doubling that. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go with back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive to left. Number 60 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Torres is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
2-2 the count. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's Javier Baez. First time up, he went down looking. First offering on its way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Wind up and the 0-1. Fastball is quickly in the hole, 0-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. One out, nobody on.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
0-2 once more. Misses down below the knee.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-0 delivery. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 home. Is looked at off the plate for a ball. Ripped down the first base line. And will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-0. Striding in, Shorty Holt. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's a high pop-up. Number 4 is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder.
Into the box, Kobe Oberdumpler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Another 0-2. Way inside the deck one, a pretty easy take there.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The bat. Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also, credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Green is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the... So the lineup flips over and digging in number 60. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They can certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V. This is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had a you can't deny the fact that he's
into second safely with a stolen base. No one out with a runner at second. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And that's out number 1.
Up next to the Tigers.
So coming to the plate, Austin Meadows. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball
Plays off 1-0. One out and a runner on third. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That strikeout changed the whole complexion. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he's got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
That's a ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late. AJ Ramos will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
AJ.
Leading off the inning.
Who's hitting for the Twins?
Number 22. Going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Come back with 1 and third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
The third baseman.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Royce Lewis is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills it. Oh, that's got to hurt. So digging in now, Dan Robinson will swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
1-1.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Lewis leads off first with one away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Lewis is on his way home. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in position to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make them.
Stepping in now, Darren Obradovich. To watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A man at third with one away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Sean in scoring position with Sudan. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Men on third with 2 down. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the... Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez will lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Obradovich has it. Goes inside. That's out number 1.
How about it?
Standing in, number 4. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Holt is there, and he'll bring this one in. Striding forward now is the designated hitter. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing. Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still down 3-0. Ryan Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding forward now, Byron Buxton will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in there, short and goal. No hits in 3 tries so far, and struck out once. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Ball and a strike. Got him swinging in the dirt. Vasquez gathers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Holding of the double. He'll look to bounce back after striking out last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Throw on the third, gets him, and the side is behind. So we breeze through this half of the inning. Digging in, Javier Baez. Leading been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Justin Kopech enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Played on the backhand. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Juan Moncada. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Bouncer up the middle. Dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
That's a good pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That was right up the middle.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, number 60. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. from the stretch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Here comes another 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Moncada stands at first with 1 out. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now batter, the second baseman, Zach McHenry.
Into the box now, Zach McHenry. As he grounds one briskly to short of the double. Loves it. So on the first to be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Tigers down to their final out here. Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Line to the right side, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on.
Oh, that's low.
And it's 1-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 47 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here tonight, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Minnesota used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Joe Ryan earns his first win of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Terry Ball pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Justin Topich earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. The Tampa Bay Rays got an astounding 20